Tri-County, but you never know what the future may hold. We got plenty of race cars. Not quite. Not quite.
We're now recording to YouTube.
Live?
Well, we're recording live.
But you gonna broadcast them people in New York?
No.
Massachusetts?
No, they can watch it on demand. Mark, did we go fuzzy again?
I did.
I'm a little fuzzy in here. Huh? He can't see. There you go. It's like a magic spot. You gotta hold your mouth right. Papa John coming to get that rock. Is he just making rounds to see what he can see? Both? All the above? I don't think we need lap times there. What are we getting ready to do? Killer qualifying? Interstate Welding 602 late model qualify. I think you guys say that a minute ago. There you go. Everybody hollered at me coming up. Why didn't you get that rock? I said I didn't see it. So now we got the rock. Dwayne Johnson. Everybody wave at Papa John. I thought he was
Don't throw nothing at him.
I thought he was rocking the crowd.
I must be muted.
You're not muted. I don't know why you keep thinking that. Say something.
Hello.
Yes, sir. I got it. Thank you.
The windows didn't vibrate.
I'm answering you, but you only hear about every other message I get.
Mark, we will be showing lap times.
We got.
I need somebody to get up here and get these lights.
Who's going to be first out of the gate? Is Ricky Smith over there? Is that who I see peeking his nose around the corner?
Side pole right now.
Is he?
He's the one I see over there anyway.
Out of Hiawassee, Georgia. Breakdown land.
2 weeks from everywhere. Maybe just 24 hours.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Who you looking at for? Who you looking for now?
Checking
Rocky Ricky Smith and car number 88. And Dylan Daves and the car number 35.
Let me give you.
I believe we'll have no track record tonight.
No, I think it's safe there. There you go. Now you've got your times.
14289. 14289.
And it's not, and that's not what you're rolling at. That flag part is green.
Oh, 142. Say Dylan Days with a 14278. Then Ricky Smith's first lap was a 14160. That must have been his best lap. So Dylan Days with a 14278. Ricky Smith with a 14160. Brandon Elliott in car 45. And the 117 of Dylan Beaver will trip the clock this time by. One 15091 for Brandon Elliott. 14325 for Dylan Beaver. 14325. Brandon Elliott will throw that out the window. Dylan Beaver with a 14325 best laps. Charging Charles Devine in the car number 50, followed by the 33. Dale Phillips in the D33. That must be waiting for data as a 14344.
Did it switch on you?
A 14344, I think, for the 50 car.
Did it switch? Is it? Okay, it's fine.
It's blank right now.
Copy 3 there, 35 will be to the tail, and you had a
Yes.
wrong, front rear tire.
Well, you hear that?
35 soft tire.
35 car, wrong right rear. He will be regulated to the rear of the field.
Okay, that's a number 49 there of
Bo Stanley.
Bo Stanley, and the 44 of bouncing Bobby Elkins, former track champion here,
Runner up last year.
running up. He was running up.
Elkins is still not picking up.
I like his new paint scheme, don't you? Caution, caution, caution in here. Debris? Is there something laying over there?
It's transferring, not picking up.
Oh, the transponder's not picking up.
Imagine that.
Do you know if he changed?
You'll have that in high-speed dirt track racing. That's what,
I heard somebody tell me that.
that's what somebody's told me that for a few years now.
Lap on that, but give me 1 second.
I mean, it's blinking as bright as it can blink. Let me just go get another one. Where you at, William? Get Leon to go get us another transponder. Transponder's still not picking up.
Transponder malfunction. Give us just a heartbeat or two, and then we'll be rock and rolling again.
Did I didn't even check while I was down there to see if I picked up. Did I pick up when I crossed the line?
You didn't pick up that rock.
That's true. My transponder didn't pick up. Colton Barone in the 56 car.
Slow 56, let me make sure yours is working.
Ricky Smith put down a pretty good lap considering the track shape. And good look at Colton Barone. Good job, Mark. When they pay you tonight. I said May. Don't celebrate. I like Colton Barone's look too in that 56. You mad at that microphone?
I put my hat on.
All right, let's see if one of these guys can knock Ricky off the top. I do believe that Colton, I think he won the 602 Red Clay Series Rookie of the Year last year. I could be making that up, but I think so. He was in the running at the very least. I think we're having to wait on it to update, don't you? Still waiting.
This is Gil. Bobby, go by the flags in there. 71, follow the 44 here. Just go real slow and make sure everybody's transponder is working.
Yeah, that beat Nick Sellers in the number 71 automobile.
There's Bobby Elkins back there. We were talking about him.
But they put him a new transponder on.
Good. That's 44. Race 44 picking up.
I don't know why race monitors acting this way.
71 did not pick up.
Bobby Elkins, I don't know how many features he's won over the years. We got a video on our Facebook page, you riding with Bobby Elkins. You sitting over his shoulder. Uh-oh, Bobby bobbled in turn one. Bobby Elkins, quick time with a 14157, 14157. He beat Ricky Smith by 3/1000ths of a second.
The 44, hold the 44, 71 still did not pick up.
Now the race monitor still not updating, Killer.
Give me another transponder, please.
Now it's all clear.
Is it all back up there? Okay.
No, it's all waiting for data. Every one of them now.
Oh.
Set speed in the 149 automobile.
Back in the black.
For Elliott Johnson in the black and white number 44.
Hold that 71 right there. Tell me we need another transponder.
You see that catch?
You're anticipating that.
I'm going to go over here and look over Carolyn's shoulder since our race monitor's acting crazy.
Is that monitor? It must be.
I'm sorry.
No, it ain't on you.
I don't know how to fix it if one person's figuring it out.
No.
Seth Speed with a 14264. Elliott Johnson with a 14350. Let's see where that puts him. Seth Speed, third quick for Seth Speed in the 149 car. Living up to his name. You know, it's got to be a little intimidating to be a race car driver with the last name Speed. People expect a lot out of you. Michael Barnett in the 37 car, returning to the 602s after a year in the open wheel modifieds. And in the black and blue number 3, it's Mark Ledford. He was our, I think we gave him the Rookie of the Year award last year. The woman who made the award says yes, not rewards, awards. We may give him a reward too. And he spins it in turn number 4. And we'll re-rack and give Spanky his second lap.
Tell them we got one lap on Spanky.
Ray, we got one lap on Spanky. We got one lap on Spanky.
It's updated now, Carol. I don't know why it's doing that.
Mark Ledford, the handling on that 3 car. It's giving him a workout, right? And now Spanky loops it in turn 4. I believe she's a little dry slick tonight. Just a little bit. So as it sits, Bobby Elkins, fast qualifier, Ricky Smith second, Seth Speed third. Dylan Daves, you see him there if you're watching. He's got the fourth time, but he will fall to the rear of the field. He had the wrong right rear. So you can bump everybody up there. Colton Barone with a strong qualifying run. Bo Stanley. No, that's not Bo. That's the 43 car. Come on, Trav. Nick Sellers had a 1-4-3-2-1. Tim Ford with a 1-5-1-2-4. Let's see where that puts Nick. Puts him up in the 6th spot, which really will be 5th, right? Because Dylan Daves has been sent to the rear, correct?
Yes.
Here comes our flag carrier for the night, C.D. McKinnon. You know, rookie.
Matt Jensen in the 98M.
C.B. McKinnon jumps up into 11th, which will be 10th.
Yeah, they'll do that too. We're not hoping.
14569 for CB. Matt Jansen with a 15576. How many of these cars we have? 102, is that what you said?
19.
19? I was close.
Wade Teams pulling out in the number 20 car, followed by the 7 of Keith Rollins.
Wade Teams.
Carolyn, now that messed with me.
Wade Teams, Keith Rollins, I mentioned during the hot laps, Keith ran limited last night, moved up. Wade Teams lap number 1's a 15679. Keith Rollins, boy, the handling went away quickly on that. Fishtailing down the front stretch, 15744. Teams lap number 2's a 14858. Rollins looking a little better this time. See hammers down under the flag stand. It'll be a 16207. 16207. Is that it?
Yes, that should be it.
It's my understanding the top 12 will go to the A main, then 7 will go to the non-qualifier B. What B main? No, it's not even a B main. What did you call it? B feature?
B feature.
You have a problem with those guys on the wrong tires going in the back of the main feature instead of in the non-qualifier? What do you think?
Is there more than one? I only have one. Is there more than one? I only have one.
Copy that.
Actually, is there more than one? I only had one. Was there only one? I only have
Ray,
one.
was there only one that we had an issue with?
Do what?
Was there only the one car we had an issue with, the number 35?
And now it is time for the Street Stock Heats. The lead sleds here in Brasstown. Killer, I don't think we've ever worked together 2 nights in a row, have we? Not on purpose, anyway.
49, he's probably like the
Maybe on Flow Racing or something.
I don't even remember that.
Been over a year ago.
Okay, Ray, you want to put them both in the non-qualified race?
Street Stock Heats coming up. Here read about the weather this weekend. It's going to rain. Yesterday evening, absolutely beautiful. Rain came through early this morning, gone by lunch. This evening, absolutely beautiful. See,
You're very observant, my friend.
no, my point is everybody wants to be negative. Oh, it's going to rain. Probably going to rain.
Of course.
I ain't going to come. It's going to rain.
Ray. So is it the 49 or the 149? 10-4, okay.
So we had a couple with the
Would have put him in the
wrong right rear tire. We're working on getting all that squared away.
10-4.
I don't know, but I've been told. I'm confused.
Natural gases including propane to steel, aluminum, and other metal materials. We have everything you need for your business welding and steel needs. We strive for excellence in all of our products, welding equipment, truck and trailer supplies, industrial gases, and so much more. To steel, aluminum, and other metal materials. Exactly what you have everything you need for your business at 888-613. Visit one of our two showrooms for welding equipment, truck and trailer supplies, power tools, and so much more. Visit us online at professionalsaleswelding.com to find exactly what you need. Call our Mulder location at 888-613-8284 or our Blue Ridge store at 706-900-1000. Plus, you can always visit us online at interstatewelding.com.
And we do appreciate the fine folks at Interstate Welding. We just saw Interstate Welding 602s out there.
They're just like family.
They are all in the game. I can't tell if they're over in the booth or not, maybe. But we appreciate all they do for us here at Tri-County Racetrack.
Yeah, they got a pretty good crowd.
Oh yeah, I see movement over there now.
All right, Fancy Pants Vance will start inside the front row. And Robbie Lynch in the 192 Aura. The 64 car of Chuck Sims. And the 69 car of the Jim Weller. Been racing with us for several years. The first heat of the season of 2023 fixing to unfold right before your eyes.
Alex Vance in that 95 car won the last race here, breaking, I think, a 10 or 11 race win streak from Charles Devine. See what the old Camaro has for him tonight.
Sound like the clutch was a-slipping.
Maybe in the driver. How about Lynch there in that 192 R. Talked to Alex's crew. He washed the dirt off today from the last race.
Yeah. Well, he said his car had been on the loose. Well, it's been loose ever since he's been driving it, but it's been on the loose too.
It's looking good tonight.
Oh, Chuck Sims, he's about to get...
Oh, he clips Jim Weller. Stay in it, Jim. Attaboy. Halfway in this one. There's Alex Vance. You see a little damage there on the J69 Jim Weller.
About to get us Monte Carlo flip-flopping around over there.
Every time you say uh-oh, I jump a little.
You know what I'm looking at.
And the 64 car, he may be calling it a night for this race anyway. Chuck Sims. But Alex Vance, his good friend, sees the white flag one more time around for the old 95.
He didn't make it. The 192 Aura.
192 R. Robbie Lynch almost made it. You reckon that car's sponsored by Jigs? Or is that holding the door on?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Did I hear green, white checker?
I think you heard right.
Green, white checker. All that's complete. Coming back to the green.
Green, white checker, the most exciting 2 laps in racing. 3 flags, 2 laps. Boy, that's what you call a hole shot, ain't it? I don't know.
He had a half straightaway on him when they took the green ring.
Race control was telling them we're coming to green, but I don't know what happened there. Alex Vance checking out. He'll see the white flag once again, as it is his heat race to lose. Down the backstretch he goes in Black Beauty. Them Lee Springs working hard. You'll see the checkered flag. He'll start on the inside pole for the feature. Jim Weller finishes second. And Robbie Lynch in the 192R.
Chuck Seal pulled in early. He noted he had no, all dressed up and couldn't go.
Heat race number 2 rolling out staging as we speak.
Eric Ray in the 77 car, followed by the 11 of Ryan Warren.
Jacob Lynch in the 01 car.
Dylan Hanna in the 81 ride.
I like the gold numbers on that, even though I can't read it. Roger Beaver in the 4 car. No Troy Turner. I found out he's building a new shop.
Vincent Sims Construction Super Late Model Time Trials coming up next, right?
That's what my schedule says. Nobody wants to line up. They think they're going to stack them up like a feature back here and line them up. Hey, they're saying we got something on the front stretch.
You don't want to go there? You want to be in the back? Okay, so you'll go behind the 01. On that 77. 81, you want back there too. All right. 4 and the left 77 on the front row. Right there is 3 wide for the left row.
Ray, they say there's something on the front stretch.
Slow, guys. Go slow. They're claiming there's something on the front stretch. Probably a piece of brake rotor. Just go real slow so we get
Boss man suspects it's a brake rotor. Reckon why? Somebody lose their brakes? You think that may have been what happened to Chuck?
Yeah, you don't have to.
Sims?
It'll be in.
They don't.
Here comes Papa John. He's going to find out. This fella here, he's going to let us know. Down this way. Well, he's found the piece there. Oh, there's a rock there. Waylon's directing traffic now. Oh, we've gone fuzzy, Mark. We've gone fuzzy. Zoom in a little. There you go.
As long as you don't go funny, I ain't all right.
I don't know if he heard you. Probably best if he didn't. Uh-oh, he heard you. What happened to your hat? Did they knock it off? Oh, you didn't want to get it dirty? Roger Beaver to the inside. Eric Gray to the outside. Eric had a different car, a different number, and everything last year.
I want to try to get it back. I couldn't get in there.
Green flag is out. Boy, they are leaning, beating, and a banging going down the front stretch. Roger Beaver muscles his way out to the lead. Eric Gray has settled for second. Jacob Lynch falls in line in third. Roger Beaver ran this car 2 years ago, won many races, then sold it, and then bought it back. Decided he needed it again, and looking like he made a wise decision right now as he is pulling away from the field in heat number 2.
Get off the field.
Battle in the back between the 11. Oh, little contact up front. Halfway home in this one, and things are heating up. Eric Gray may not appreciate that close start there. If he could get to the back bumper of the 4 car. He is trying. He dive bombs him into 3. He come out of 4. He's running a little lower line, and he made it work. He's not losing ground. He may be gaining. Oh, Roger bobbles. Oh, this is getting good. Down the back stretch they go. Eric Ray to the inside.
They're having fun.
Dylan Hanna pulls the inside to the infield. One more time around to see who will win heat number 2. Ray, oh, he swung at him, swung and missed. Foul tip there. That may be all that Roger needed, yep. And Ray bends it a little too strong. That's going to do it. Roger Beaver, cameraman might want to follow them two. Roger Beaver gets you win down the backstretch, Mark. Let's see what happens here. Eric Ray may exchange phone numbers here. I had a feeling he'd want to have a conversation.
For what?
He's telling him that if he takes his wristband to the Waffle House tonight, he gets 10% off.
Okay.
It was
What, an all-star?
it was a close initial start. I'll just say that.
Okay.
There may be a little black paint on the white car and a little white paint on the black car. It's now time for the Vincent Sims Construction Super Late Models. These guys will be competing for 12. They wish 12 for $2,000 tonight.
In SCDRA B mains, you need to be making your preparations for your B mains.
We do appreciate everybody being with us tonight. Who was here last night?
Mark was here last.
Mark was here last night for most of the night.
I was here for a few minutes.
You checked out pretty early. You were here. You checked out.
I was out. Didn't have to check. I was already out.
We appreciate those of you who are here for night number 2 and those that this is the first night of the season for you here at Tri-County. We appreciate you coming out, and I hope to see you again before the season ends. Ain't that right?
And C-Stand looked like he was doing a good job, so keep it up.
All right. Scorekeepers say they are ready for qualifying, so here come the Supers.
Coming to the green, 42-156. Coming to the green.
We'll try to get lap times up for you watching on our YouTube channel.
Johnny Galiza,
Godzilla.
Andy Standridge in the 156.
Let me go over here to Carolyn, just in case they don't work. Johnny G brings it out of turn number 4, first lap of qualifying. Oh, he does it. He shuts her down. He didn't like something. Andy Standridge with a 14319, 14319. Johnny G. Well, they're going to wave off lap number 2 for Andy. Johnny, he didn't hit the infield. I'm not sure Kelly, what's wrong with that car?
I don't know if he was.
The car's tore up. He only got one lap. Let's look at the 42 clear. I'll see you the next 2.
All right, I guess Andy's happy with his first one.
And there's 2 of them go there. One goes to.
So I'm going to go out on a limb and say Andy Standards has the time to beat.
We go SCDRA B main to back the stage. That's super qualifying, right?
I mean, the plane.
SCDRA, you need to be ahead of the stage, and once the Supers are done, B main 1, you will be on the track. Out of Warren, North Carolina. Sorry, Killer, I walked all over you.
Danny Langford, car number 4, and Glenn Barnett in the 34 car.
He finished second last night in the limited race. Let's see what kind of lap he turns tonight. It's a 13482, 13482. Bean Flipper with a 14490, 14490 for Glenn Barnett. Danny Lanford lap number 2 is a 13716, 13716. And the the bean flipper with a 1-4-3-1-3. 1-4-3-1-3. Quick time, Danny Ledford.
Tell me who the fastest one is.
Tell him Danny Ledford.
Sean Chastain in the 00 car and Floyd Self in the 3 car.
It's been a Chastain brother behind the wheel of the 00 for many years. Usually, though, it was Johnny, but in the last couple of years, Sean has been behind the wheel of the famous and infamous double alt. Lap number 1 is a 1-3-8-4-3, 1-3-8-4-3, second best right now. Floyd Self with a 1-4-9-6-8, 1-4-9-6-8. Can Sean Chastain knock Danny Ledford off the top? No. 1-3-5-3-6, 1-3-5-3-6. Floyd Self with a 1-5-4-5-5. Danny Ledford still your quick time, followed by Sean Chastain, Glenn Barnett, Andy Standridge, Floyd Self, and Johnny Galesia. Did you get all that?
I guess.
What's the guy that works the back?
Chuck Southard's in the 108 automobile rolling out. Followed by Jacob Hamby in the car number 25.
Chuck Southard, last year's Open-Wheel Modified champion, decided to go super late model racing this year. Good looking car, we can see it from here. He's going to bend it strong coming out of turn number 4. Lap number 1 for Chuck, 13766, 13766. Jacob Hamby with a 14099. Had some bad luck in the limited race last night. His droop chain broke, and that sent him to the wall and cut his tire, and he had issues the rest of the night. Throwaway lap for Chuck on lap number 2. Jacob Hamby's a 14338, 14338. Quick enough for 4th. Chuck up to the top 3 with his time. So Danny Ledford, Sean Chastain, Chuck Southard, Jacob Hamby, and Glenn Barnett, your top 5.
Jason Deal rolling out in the number 7. In the Rick Norton sponsored automobile. Followed by the 38 car of Jamie Oliver.
Jason Deal, last night's winner in our limited event. Looks like that car may be pushing. Boy, he gets up close to the wall. He may have touched it there. I believe he did. Trouble for the 7 cars. I believe he got up into the wall coming out of turn number 4. May have cut a tire. It is. Trouble for the 7 car coming off a win last night. Jamie Oliver's first lap was 14039. 14039. Jason Dill did get a time, even though he had to let off. He got a 14344.
We're gonna start him over, is that what he said?
Yes.
That sounded like it.
Back to the green, Jamie. Go back to the green.
Jamie Oliver going to give him his times now, his laps, clear laps. David Payne will join him. The coach, David Payne, multiple-time track champion, multiple-time feature winner. Same, Oliver's won several features too. His lap 1 is 13821, 13821. David Payne with a 13616, 13616, currently 3rd fastest. Oliver's second lap, 13562. He'll jump to the 3rd spot. David Payne, second fastest with a 13500, 13500. Danny Ledford, still your fastest qualifier.
Still holding Danny.
Dante Curtis in the 03 will be rolling out. He'll be followed by Will Rowland in the number 22. A couple of Capital race cars going roll out at the same time.
The Murphy Missile, Dante Curtis brings it down the back stretch. Last year's 602 late model champion. Ran limited last night, moved up to Supers tonight. Lap number 1's a 14071, 14071 for Dante. Will Rowland Dillon with a 1.3573. 1.3573. Dante Curtis finishes his qualifying effort with a 1.3963. See what Roland has on lap number 2. It's a 1.3537.
Is that it? All of them?
So that'll do it. Your pole setter for the Vincent Sims Construction Super Late Models out of Warren, North Carolina, the Dynamite Kid, Danny Ledford.
Danny, quick time.
That was 13,482.
I thought a camera fell. I saw Sky and then Mark Shirt. And
Time had a sponsor tonight, compliments of Scott Smith, out of Georgia, Scott Smith, $250 for 5 times.
Danny Ledford picks up a $250 Quick Time award from Scott Smith. $250 Quick Time award goes to the driver of the number 4 car. There you go, Mark. It's clear now. Well, now it's not. There you go. Boy, you're not going to be able to keep in that close. If you back out at...
Row 5 is 32 and 15. Row 6 is 7 of Wise and 12 of Morris. Row 7 is 71.
Did you shake it?
It's going to be a scratch, but he blew it.
If you zoom all the way out, what does it do? That is zoomed. I've zoomed in.
8 laps here, by the way. No, you're fine. Actually, that's better.
Turn it off and back on. Just turn the whole camera off and back on and see what it does.
21 in 00 front row, 18 in G1, 3 and 14.
Just close it, unplug that and close it. Now try it again, see what it does. Still blurry. A little more, little more, little more, little more. There you go. Can you see? All right, that's all that matters. Doing a little camera work. All right. B-main number 1 of 3 for SCDRA, fellas. See if I can find where killers put their names.
How many transfer?
3 will transfer. I think you said.
All right, guys, 8 laps here. 8 laps is their distance, 8 laps is their distance. Let's not run over each other.
8 laps for these heat races.
Flag top 2 3. Flag starts the race, turn 4. Square up on the road, square up. Ready, go. No mind games here, guys. This is the race. Number 3.
Out of turn 4 they come. We're racing. Uh-oh. Leader did not go. Wow. I don't know how they avoided disaster there, but they did it. And race director says no go. We're going to see what happened there. I'm glad we got that in focus, Mark. As you see, it just kind of rolls to a stop back on the back stretch. Possibly broken axle. You hate to see that not over before it even gets going. Early exit. Everybody just moves up. We'll try it again here. Reed Christensen now on the pole in that 18 car out of Springfield. They fan out. The 18 car falling quickly as that upper line looks like they may have an advantage in running that high line, which is usually the case here at Tri-County. That 00, Terry Marshall from Augusta, he finds himself out front. I think that's Eddie McGrew in the 4M from Travelers Rest. And then you see racing back through the field.
Jim Ekstrom holding his own there in fifth position. How many are they going to take?
I asked that, and I don't think I got a clear answer. Uh-oh, trouble for the leader, jumps the cushion, and that'll probably bring out a caution. It's going to put...
I think he stumbled over I think he stumbled over himself. He believe he's got a tire bad.
Think it rolled under?
It went quickly.
That's going to give the lead to Eddie McGrew in the 4M.
Is that not?
He's trying to get out. He might have broke a drive shaft on one side.
G1 is the leader.
G1?
G1, Gibson.
I can't see the numbers. I'm bad as you. Let me have them other glasses you brought, them spares. Oh, it is a G. I thought it was a 4. Mark, what did you think it was?
Outside in, guys.
G, huh? It is a G1. Been a long time.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I know your fan club finally got here.
Yeah, they waited till later.
Start here. Leader starts the race from the center of 3 and 4 off. Leader starts the race from the center of 3 and 4 off. Right out to the 3.
Jerry Gibson, one of them Kentucky drivers out front. Are we going with a Delaware Dixie restart?
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
Heat number 2, you need to be in staging. Heat number 3, you need to be getting ready. Or not heat, be main, excuse me.
I don't know if these cars do, but they used to, back in Cleveland, Tennessee times, they changed gears in the corner.
Really?
And drove it with the emergency brake.
Think you're getting close up front here. A little buck drafting down the front stretch. I gotta say, Kelly, they're moving. They're about to get moved, looks like. 2 to go, double popsicle 6 from the Super Flagman Whalen.
Yeah, the pack is not in the back, the pack is up front.
One more time around. That'll do it for B-Main number 1. There we go. Now that it's over, our race monitor corrected.
Yeah. Gary Gibson Jr.
Your winner.
Yeah. And Reed Christensen in the 18 will be second. Clay Smith third in the 14. And I don't have no name on that next one.
Hang on, I'm trying to clear out. We've got all kinds of screens open over here.
10-4.
right, B main number 2 coming up.
Interstate Welding be your first feature of the night. Interstate Welding 602. You gotta update your phone now. Well, the sun's gone down, I can't see the numbers again. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what? You can't see again?
The 5 and the 28. I see that.
Joey Kelly in the 5, Corey Garm in the 1 car, 94 is Justin Stevens, 1A, Roger Atkins the second, Joseph Thompson in the 99, Jonathan Malloy in the 56 car, hometown hero James Clouky in the K3, Terry Marshall in the 00, Scotty Honeycutt in the 84, Rafael De Jesus in the 189, and Dalton Taylor in the 171 car.
If I'd have known that'd been up there, I had been stressing.
I'm trying. I thought I timed it just right. I thought I'd look down and Waylon be waving the green. I was a lap ahead.
You don't have to make me look stupid. I can do a good job of it myself.
How many times you tell your wife that during the week? A lot?
We don't make no.
Green flag is out. And, man, that's a lot of metal and fiberglass and plastic in a little amount of space. B-main number 2 for the SCDRA series. Trying to make the main event to race for $5,000. Joey Kelly continues to lead.
That was a losing oil pressure, I think, on that one car. Maybe not. Yeah, I believe it is. Freight training him like he's in the wrong gear.
Checker flag.
Just like that.
Joey Kelly, your winner of B-main number 2. Roger Atkins second.
He's doing a little pest control there, and
At the very end.
it dimmed everything up for me.
And I believe we have one more B-main to go. And Interstate Welding 602 late models, you need to be getting ready.
Feature times are fixing to begin.
We got them coming off there, lined up and ready.
like the fog rolled in on my computer.
I was just looking at something. There you go, is that better?
And for the six-pack, we got to be updated, and then we'll know what to do.
It should be, I think it's trying to update. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see the six-pack, do you? Kel Deese in the 35 car. Seth Caldwell Jr. in the 70. 15 car, Jacob Sharp. Kevin McKenzie in the 4 car. Josh Davis in the 01. Got Michael Newton in the 11.
I don't see the six-pack on my monitor.
I don't either. Bruce Denman in the 74, Tyler Walton in the 731, the 28M, Mike Moyer. 15V is Chris Vinastel. Is that how you pronounce it?
Huh?
There's the six-pack car. Chris Wise in the six-pack car.
It ain't on me.
Down at the bottom.
Oh,
There we go.
it's up to 11th already.
From 1st to 11th. And we're off. B-main number 3. This is the last one for the SCDRA series. And, boy, it's a tight fit back through the field, Dave. Door-to-door off of 4. Everybody keeps their nose clean. Oh, maybe a little touch there with the six-pack car of Chris Wise. Oh, look at this gaggle. I'm glad their brakes worked. Bump, bump, bang, bang. And the six-pack car up against the fence in turn number 4. That'll bring out the yellow. Things, they were in a chain there, and it went front bumper, back bumper, front bumper, back bumper, wall. That's the way it usually works. All right, quickie caution. Kel Deese, your leader, will get the road to himself up front. Jacob Sharp, Josh Davis, and in hot pursuit. I don't know if this will work. That's a heck of a start by the second place car. Josh Davis. Here comes Deese fighting hard back on the outside. And he'll reclaim that top spot. Now Jacob Sharp is going to try to follow him through. Well, they are racing hard back through here. You see it's bumper to bumper. As Deese has created a little space out front. Still a strong fight for second, though, between Sharp and now Bruce Denman up in that spot. As you could throw a blanket over most of the field here. Everybody just ride together. Pack racing at Tri-County. This ain't Talladega. Oh, a little bump draft in there gone wrong. That's going to cost you a spot. And we are already down to 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as the 28 car slows on the back stretch. There you see your leader, Kel Deese. He is a man to be reckoned with in the feature. You'll see a white flag. The fight here is from second on back. It's now Jacob Sharp and Bruce Denman fighting hard. But coming through three, bringing it out of turn number 4. Your B-main winner. Good KLD second. We'll go to Jacob Sharp, Bruce Denman third. I believe that's Michael Newton fourth. Kevin McKenzie, your top 5. And that will do it. The field will be set. We have our locked-in qualifiers. We have our transfer spots. We have our provisionals. 26 cars will start to try to win $5,000 later on tonight.
35-1S and 4 McKenzie.
Yes. Here's a copy of your peak finishes. I didn't know if you wanted to Okay, yeah.
I'll have your permission.
At Interstate Welding and Steel Supply, we strive for excellence in all of our products and services. From medical, food, and industrial gases including propane, to steel, aluminum, and other metal materials, we have everything you need for your business or personal needs. Visit one of our 2 showrooms for welding equipment, truck and trailer supplies, power tools, and so much more. Our professional sales team will help you find exactly what you need. Call our Marlboro location at 888-613-8284 or our Blue Ridge store at 706-900-1000. Plus, you can always visit us online at interstatewelding.com.
It is now time for the Interstate Welding 602 late models. We do appreciate Interstate Welding early in the game. They do so much for not only the track here, but you'll see their names on the cars, a lot of the cars, as they work with the guys on their sheet metal needs and welding and everything. So here we go, my favorite division here at Tri-County. Don't get me wrong, I love them all. But this one, in all reality, we've got 10 cars, maybe more, that could win here tonight. See Colton DeLong back there in the 56 car. Nick Sellers in the 71. Ricky Smith in the 88.
Thank you, buddy.
Ray Teams in the 20. Rolling down the front stretch. Interstate Welding, A feature, we need you out here. Non-qualified B feature, you need to be ready and get headed towards staging once it clears out. Here we go. We got guys rolling out. There's Seth Speed in the 149 car. Dylan Beaver in the 117. C.V. McKinnon in the 73 car. We'll get them lined up, ready to go. These guys it'll be 15 laps, the length of this one. 602 non-qualifier. You need to be headed to staging. You will be right after these guys. Street stock, you need to be getting ready. You'll follow the non-qualifier B feature. Here comes Bobby Elkins in the 44 car. Charles Devine in the 50. Michael Spanky Barnett in the 37 car. And the wrecker, I'm not sure who's behind the wheel, because Charles Devine's out here, maybe Logan Exel. Are you ready?
I'm ready to drop the hammer.
Drop the hammer. Hopefully no bump in the rump.
So if for some reason the 3 cannot hold 74,
All right. Trying to get everybody lined up. Charles Devine is he's out of sync there. Here you see Bobby Elkins, Ricky Smith, your top 2 qualifiers. Now, Keller, normally that outside line is where you want to be, but with the track conditions tonight, do you think that'll hold true, or do you think that low line might?
To a point, until somebody gets a good rhythm on that,
On the bottom?
on the low side.
If I'm going to go out on a limb and say the first one to try it on the low side, if he could get there, will be Dylan Beaver in that 117 car. We saw him come from about 8th place last year to win a race because he was the only guy to take the bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't want to be put back. Maybe they put him in the back of the B feature.
Here we go. Green flag is out. Down into turn number 1 they go. Bobby Elkins, Ricky Smith. That 88 car looks good on the high side. Bobby will fall in line behind him. Meanwhile, back in the pack, they're side by side all the way through the field. There goes Dylan Beaver to the bottom.
Nick Sellers ain't been off the bottom. They ain't run one lap, though.
Caution flag is out. Seth Speed slow in turn number 2. I didn't see if something happened.
He just rode up on us.
The car kind of leaning towards the right front. You think he might have a flat?
I can't tell that.
Raise provisionals are the 232.
I think I heard flat tires. Is that what Will I Am said?
I think that's what he said.
I knew it was kind of leaning over on the right side of the nose. That's usually a sign of a flat or a suspension issue.
Reckon he got part of that brake rotor?
I don't know. Now ain't it something? A broken brake rotor won't stop the car to come off of, but it'll stop the rest of them eventually.
Called defense.
Now he got it rode down before he got in defense.
Okay.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. You sharp as a tack.
That's been hit with a hammer.
Yes. Your wife dropped the hammer on you, didn't
My noggin. All right, going green next time by. Ricky Smith looking pretty strong in that white 88 car. Bobby Elkins, let's see if he can make a move. Dylan Beaver, he went to the bottom like I thought, but like you said, Sellers was already there. Let's try this again. Down into turn number 1, the Hiawassee, Georgia driver leads the field. Interstate Weldon, 602 late model. Whoa, Coleman wrong. Nick Sellers did a little too close for comfort there. As Dylan Beaver loses the spot. They're starting to migrate south already, Killer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think you're right.
Bobby Elkins looked a little showed a nose to.
Would it be according to the tire compound where they want to run out?
I would say so. I would say so. Seeing how the tire compound's all the same, you think that matters?
Hey, it's hard to pace a car when they got the same horsepower and the same tires you got. Come on back.
All comes down to shocks, doesn't it? And driver. Speaking of driver wheel, Bobby Elkins is wheeling and dealing that 44 car. He's going to look under the 88. He's got half the number.
It's all what you do with that steering wheel, Buck Simmons used to tell me.
Caution is out. Caution flag. We've got one stopped up in turn number 4. That's going to be the 20 car. Wade Teams. He's going to make the hard turn into the infield.
He gone.
I don't see a tire down or anything. It has to be a bigger issue than that, I guess. Did you forget you had that?
It's too late to drink water, ain't it? I'll drink. Try to get people excited about the new grandstand. They just bored with it.
Seth Speed gets it changed. He's back out. Good to see.
We need speakers. Bring it up next week.
All right, let's see what Bobby can do. He was making some noise there, challenging Ricky.
Oh, we need a caution. We need a caution.
I'm not sure, did something break on Spanky's ride?
No, they was jacking them up in the back.
Oh, did the accordion get him?
Yeah.
I thought maybe the steering wheel came off.
No, it just turned the wrong direction.
I'm sure he'll just jump back in and rejoin the field here. You got to watch that accordion. The front of the field starts slowing down, and in the back of the field, it's like a wave of energy. You throw a rock.
They gonna give me spot back though, cause it was just
It was under caution.
it was a hiccup.
Yeah, they hadn't even got going. What you saw really didn't even happen, right?
Just pretend it didn't happen. No replay of no kind on that deal.
I think some of them thought we may have been going green. We're going green next
Nobody else,
time.
Bobby Elkin is faster than Ricky Smith.
Bobby's got a faster
He's
lap.
behind him.
He was all over him before that latest caution. That must be some good coffee.
It's the only coffee I've got.
That makes it good. Here we go, Ricky Smith bringing them back up to full song. And the battle continues. Now, how about Nick Sellers? He's saying, don't count me out of this.
Yeah, listen here now.
We got a three-car battle for the lead, maybe more. Here comes Colton Barong, Dylan Beaver.
Nick Sellers under pressure after working so hard to get up into that third position.
Bobby's going to look low again, coming through turns 3 and 4. He shows him a nose. That's about all he can do right now. He'll follow Smith through 1 and 2. Down here in 3 and 4 is where that 44 car had been dropping lower. Oh, what one does, the other will do. Ricky dropped lower that time. Halfway home in this one.
Do they have mirrors? Do they have mirrors?
Well, I think Bobby got close enough Ricky could see him down there. Well, this time, Bobby got even lower. He's right there. One little bobble from the 88 car and the 44 will be all over him. So he shows him a nose again. He's working on him. I promise you, both of those drivers they're turning that wheel as hard as they can.
They've been around this place long enough. You got to move to a different spot.
Oh, Bobby bending too far that time. Now he's under attack from Sellers. He's going to have to go on the defense instead of the offense. He's able to collect it, maintain. You see Colton Barong having a good solid run. So he's trying to hold off Dylan Beaver. Both those young drivers up in the top 5.
Seems like everybody making laps right now.
2 to go. 2 laps to go.
Do it now, or you're not going to do it.
Now or never, you say? Well, Sellers is going to send it. Bobby sends it down at the bottom. He's reeling him in. 1 lap to go. Who's it going to be? Will Ricky Smith hang Will Bobby Elkins get him? Will Nick Sellers get both of them? They get it sorted out.
I don't think it's going to happen.
And he's going to hold on. Flag to flag for Ricky Smith. Bobby Elkins second. Nick Sellers third. Coleman on fourth. Dylan Beaver, your top five. Pretty good race for the Interstate Welding 602 late models. The B feature coming up.
To begin the year, you sure can't grumble with this.
So far this season, assuming he passes Judge Dredd in the tech shed, Ricky Smith is undefeated here at Tri-County.
Sometimes I take them out so I know who's supposed to be in which one. It's not a dead night.
This will be, I guess this is the Interstate Welding 602 B feature. Since Earl in the game sponsored the 602s, these are 602s, so therefore this is the Interstate Welding class, right?
Do that from the first. Thank you. Because I can't get it.
Teamwork.
There, I need my time.
Jacob Parrish said he couldn't race.
All right, we'll be going green next time by Brandon Elliott in the 45 car.
Where's my old buddy Roy Hart now?
I don't know where Roy is. He may not have his ready. Tim Ford in the 43. Matt Jansen in the 98M. Mark Ledford in the 3 car. In the 7 car, it's Keith Rollins. And then in the 33, that blue number 33, the D33, it's Dale Phillips. 15 laps for these guys.
Street main events next. Yeah.
Street cars, we need you to stage it. Brandon Elliott jumps out to a sizable lead, and then the rest of the field's kind of wadded up there. Matt Jansen takes second. Mark Ledford, though, he's going to drop to the inside here. Nope. Oh, he diamonds off the turn. He's got to run going down the back stretch. Hang on to it, Mark. Oh, there we go. Just ever so slight contact. Car pushing that 3 car. He lost a little ground that time. Meanwhile, up front, Brandon Elliott, he has gained a straightaway lead over these cars. Mark Ledford, every time he gets a run, the car gets a little bit out from under him. Ford right there with him too. We got a 3-way battle for second. And there you see your leader. He is
Good relationship for the first position.
We're going to have to call Brandon Elliott skunk. Oh, around goes Phillips. Dale Phillips loops in turn number 4. That's going to bring them back together. And it should be a quickie caution once we get Dale refired here. While we got a minute here, I want to tell you about some upcoming events here at Tri-County Racetrack. Thursday Night Thunder, April the 6th, King Ford Limited Late Model Spring Championships, $1,500 to win plus a regular show. Friday, April 14th, Interstate Welding 602 Late Model Spring Championship, $1,500 to win plus a regular show. And then to get us through the month of April, Friday, April the 21st, the American Pro Crate Late Model All-Star Series, $2,500 to win, plus a regular show. This one back underway.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're fine. That battle back here still continues. Three-way battle between Jansen, Ledford, and Ford for that second spot. It didn't take Brandon Elliott long to pick up right where he left off. As he is almost a full straightaway ahead already. Here we go, Mark Ledford. He's looking low, but it's like the car's not. Oh, hang on to it! Everybody avoids.
You know why some of these cars lose the handle?
Why do some of these cars lose the handle?
They got them oil shocks on them. Oil gets hot. If they had more money, they'd get better.
Oh, quick caution, right?
Quickie caution back underway. Brandon Elliott. Let's see what he can do. Mark Ledford now in that second spot unopposed. Oh, Ford kind of push coming out of turn two. Now look at this. Halfway after pulling away from everybody, Brandon Elliott finds himself under attack from Mark Ledford for the lead. Oh, caution flag. Caution flag is Dale Phillips almost in the exact same spot.
Green, white,
Loops it around. Papa John will get out there and get him refired if he can't on his own.
That 2 times?
Dose.
That mean?
Should mean he's got one more.
Oh, really?
Should be. I believe we go by baseball rules here. 3 and you're out.
Tell the 32 and the J32 to go back. They're trying to let them know they have provisional, because there's nobody for cars.
32 and
The
J.
32 and the J32, your regular guys, Exum and Jones.
Oh, okay. Tell them what now?
Just to go back to their cars.
Okay.
My guys are there.
We need Jim Exum and Shannon Jones to report to your pit. Jim Exum, Shannon Jones, report to your pit. We got some Logan in it tonight. Logan Exum, Shannon Jones, report to your pit. We got good news waiting on you there. So if you see them over there in the pit area, send them back to their hauler. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're back under green here. Mark Ledford was able to stay with Elliott that last run, but that may have been all the good he had, do you think?
Brandon Elliott has got pest control going on.
That may have been why Mark Ledford was able to stay with him. Throwing up the smoke screen, coming out of the 45. They won't be in Mosquito and Clay County.
How do you get his cigarette lit up and him a run down that racetrack?
There it went.
Yeah.
We knew it would go. It's hard to drive one when the rear end's out of it.
That's right.
I don't know about
He
you.
didn't turn it up like he did when he was running the guardrail down there the length of the back straight.
Yeah, he brought it last year, first night out, and almost rolled it. But I always struggle when my rear end's wibbling and wobbling too, don't you?
I don't know where to do or not. I ain't never looked to see.
Mark says it was flat. I thought the whole rear end came out.
I think they said on the radio that the rear end was moving more than it should.
That's what I was thinking.
10 laps complete, line up schedule.
Mark's, he's staying true. You want to put money on it? Gentleman's bet. 5,000. Oh.
He's got the rear end moving right there, bro. More than just a flat tire.
They're having the same disagreement over the radio right now as what's wrong. We'll find out. Meanwhile, Mark Ledford has benefited from everybody else's misfortune. He finds himself up front now.
Not there better lucky than good any day.
Well, you got to put yourself in position to capitalize, right? Tim Ford, he's going to challenge Ledford. Lost ground coming out of turn 2 that time. How many laps is this one? 95?
I give him
It's supposed to be 15. These cautions make it seem longer. And now here comes Keith Rollins in that third spot. Popsicle 6 in the air. 2 laps to go, says Super Flagman Whaler. White flag. Ledford won the most non-qualifying features last year. He's picking up where he left off.
He found him a honey hole.
Checkered flag. Mark Ledford, your winner. Tim Ford second. Keith Rollins third. Matt Jansen fourth. Dale Phillips, your top 5. Street stock. It is time for the heavy hitters. Alex Vance, inside pole. Roger Beaver on the outside. Chuck Sims in the 64, not the 44.
This could be a good race.
Did you?
Looking for excitement.
Where'd the names go?
Use that one.
Till I find another. Eric Ray in the 77 car. Dylan Hanna in the 81. Jacob Lynch in the 01. And then in the black number 11, it's Ryan Warren. And Raleigh Lynch in the 192R. Let's see. I think that inside row, they're all big buddies, ain't they? Alex Vance, Dylan Hanna, Chuck Sims. Don't they all run together? Little traction issue with the 95 as he put the hammer down. And, whew, that was close. Lost my breath for a minute. Roger Beaver jumps out to an early lead. Here comes Alex Vance. And the 77 car, Eric Ray, he gathers it back up after getting a little loose. Now Vance trying to run down our leader, Roger Beaver. He sends that 95 in there hard. He comes out of turn 4 right in the tire tracks of Roger. He's going to look low here.
Oh, caution on the racetrack. Imagine that.
Oh, no. And the Lynch, somehow the Lynches find each other.
I got enough cars to draw them that way.
Jacob Lynch loops it around. Robbie Lynch taps him a little.
Thought he's going to jerk the nose off of it, but he'll be all right.
What are they doing, man? There's the new Gosling landfill.
Roger Beaver looking to return in big style here, Killer. Took a year off to help Dylan, and I guess he figured that Dylan won some features. Well, 2 years off, really. Well, last year he focused on Dylan. Dylan's got it. I'm jumping back behind the wheel of the car, too. Buys his old car and finds himself, I think, right where he left off, up front.
We're good then, we have 2 laps.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
I appreciate that, buddy. I'd never lead you astray on purpose anyway. Roger Beaver, hard on the throttle. Oh, look at Alex Vance. He's going to send it in 1 and 2. Can he get enough grip on the exit? Oh, drag race down the back stretch. And caution flag will fly. What happened?
I give up.
192 spun.
Oh, the 192 spun out. I was watching up front, and we had a heck of a race for the lead. And round he goes under caution. I don't know if that'll count towards the spin total. I guess so.
They got a broken axle.
Mark calls it a flat tire.
That's a green rag.
Mark said, did he not have a flat tire? I said, yes, he did. Quickie caution, Alex. He didn't get such a great launch that time, but I think he sent it in a little too low. He may be setting him up for 3 and 4, though. And around goes Dylan Hanna, and Jacob Lynch gives him a little love tap, bumping the rump there. Is this what you would call dry slick?
It's slick, all right.
Just like that, we're back up to a full song, headed into turn number one. Roger Beaver continues to lead. Alex Vance continues to challenge. It's a good night to have a black car in the street starts, apparently. Vance. Oh! Was there fluid on the track? It was almost simultaneous spinning there. That allowed...
Shock just got hot.
Is that it? They look a little better that time, but now what was a two-car race has quickly become a four-car race. Eric Ray is in there. Chuck Sims, well, he's falling back some. Meanwhile, Alex Vance is intent on making that low line work.
But that 77, he may get them both.
Oh, they're leaning, beating, banging down the front stretch. Alex Vance, he'll lead that lap. Look for the crossover. Slide job from Vance, crossover from Beaver. Now will Vance, he'll move up high to try to keep that momentum going. And Eric Ray is now on the back bumper of the four car. Remember, they weren't happy with each other in the heat race.
Well, they were just trading a little paint with her a while ago, making it a black and white show.
Eric Ray now, he wants second. Roger Beaver has lost the lead and is in trouble for holding on to second here. Halfway, says Flagman Wayland. We're halfway home. Eric Ray goes from the outside to the low side. Hey, all the lanes are there. You might as well use them, right?
They got about 40 foot there. They can do whatever they need to.
Well, Alex Vance, once he got around Roger Beaver, he is starting to pull away. He's got half a straightaway lead now.
But he still has to get through the
And we got a caution. We got cars around in turn number 4. Jacob Lynch in the 01 car and the 11 car of Ryan Warren. I believe that's Warren's first spin of the night. Lynch is second and third. I don't know what the official count is.
9 down.
9 laps down. 100 to go. What I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the racing. I went out there and talked to Mark about Brandon Elliott. I said it was pretty apparent the rear end was broken. And you know what he said? But did he have a flat tire? I said, well, yeah. He said, see? Both of you right. We're both right and both wrong at the same time. But I want to say the official reason for retiring was the rear end fell out. Be careful, it may happen to you.
All right, then there were 6 more laps.
Let's see what Roger can do. There's Alex, the patented Alex Vance restart. Slow, go. Tries to catch the field sleeping. Uh-oh, our camera locked up there.
Oh, we got a pause for the call.
Yeah, throw a caution. We got this one working.
Alex's tire wore slap out. Still running. Bless you. Good to see you, sir. Didn't know if you're still alive or not.
And Eric Ray was trying his best. Man, we had a little contact there. He got loose again.
Good job, man. Keep going.
Now Our top three have got kind of separated from each other. Dylan Hanna and Chuck Sims racing for fourth back there. Well, the whole field's kind of spread out now, Kelly.
Everybody's kind of holding their own right where they're at.
Two to go. You think they're just hanging on trying to finish?
Trying to finish, my friend, trying to finish.
Alex Vance, remember he ended the year last year with a win. Can he start it this year with a victory? He's got one more lap to do it.
He's wanting to do something here.
Eric Ray has caught Roger Beavers for that second spot.
Catching and passing, though, we know how that game is.
Yeah, but I think he's going to send
We're
it.
going to have one. No, maybe a hold it. No, he didn't.
Alex Vance gets the win. Roger Beaver's going to take second. Eric Ray spins on the last lap.
I'll be dipped.
Chuck Sims will take third spot. Fourth goes to Jacob Lynch, and Eric Ray gets it back together to finish in fifth. Interesting race there for our street stock.
Super late models are already in staging them. We didn't even tell them.
It's time for Vincent Sims Construction. Super late models, $2,000 to win.
Have you seen Benson tonight?
I didn't see him. I saw Tucker.
Tucker will be here.
I do believe this is 25 laps. Ain't that what we said?
That's what he said, driver.
That's what he said in the driver's meeting. So somewhere between 20 and 25.
To 25.
192 was out.
Hey, Mark, you gonna be muted?
You back? You back? What we all been waiting for. The ground pounding, earth shaking. Buddy cars or dirt track racing.
Super late models, they're just going through the paces, getting a few hot laps, getting everything warmed up. Whoa!
This could get very interesting.
It could, Dave.
We got a good lower groove going tonight.
Danny Ledford, he sat on the pole in the limited race last night, and that kind of bit him, so he come home second to Jason Deal. Well, he gets the pole tonight.
He riding momentum, ain't he?
He is. I'm sure he'd like to make it one better, don't you? Outside of him, the coach, David Payne. Sean Chastain in the 00, Jamie Oliver in the 38.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Will Harrington in the 22. Bean Flippers in there. Here we go. Buckle up! Super late model action here at Tri-County. Down into turn number 1 they go. Left Lanford to the inside, Payne to the outside, down the back stretch. It's a drag race. Who's it going to be? Door to door, out of 4. David Payne gets the lead.
It was bound to happen.
Lanford's holding strong, though. Here comes Sean Chastain in that 0-0. Will Harrington in the 22. Around going. No, he saves it.
Lift his heart.
Will Harrington never lifted. He never lifted. And he's rewarded.
0-0 ain't done yet, though.
Now we've got them piled up here on the front stretch. Bean Flipper and Godzilla tangle.
I be dip.
Johnny Galesia, Glenn Barnett almost took out that brand new Packer car. Bean Flipper.
Did I say Harrington?
I apologize, I got excited. Will Rowland, not Will Harrington. Somebody, you should have slapped me. Or Kevin or somebody.
I didn't want you to lose any teeth.
Let's try this again.
Yeah, we're going to lock 'em, sock 'em time now. Business is picking up, Travis.
It is looking pretty racy tonight. Let's see what Will Rowland, not Will Harrington. He's looking fast in that first run. He's going to drop to the inside of Danny Lanford. David Payne grabs the lead.
Will Rowland's trying to run that infield tractor line, ain't he?
Meanwhile, behind him, Jamie Oliver's using the high side. He'll get by Sean Chastain.
Hey, he got by him there a while ago, and now Sean's fixing to overhaul the field.
Listen, those Chastain brothers were always good on a bottom heavy track, so look at Rowland. He's on the back bumper of Lanford.
It's not too shabby. Uh-oh.
Contact between Rowland and Lanford here at the flag stand. Caution. Oh, then now to Jinx.
Hey, Chuck come by and straightened up Sean and took the hit.
Chuck Southern, after winning the open wheel modified championship here last year, moves up to super late models.
Moved back up to super late.
Back up. And
former track champion over at Smoky Mountain Raceway in Cherokee, North Carolina. Still getting her done in the dirt.
do you remember at the banquet how many years he said he had between track championships?
No.
He talked about it. I forget how many now. It was a few, though. It was a few.
Yeah, several years.
Will Rowland
And he does it as a family tradition.
Yep. And the whole family's usually here with him, too. Will Rowland and Danny Lanford, I think they made some contact there at the flag stand, but all seems to be well.
They're built for contact.
Them or the cars?
Yes, sir.
We getting ready to go? I think we'll get the one to go this time. Maybe. Or maybe not. Yep, there it goes. You see the flashing caution light, or did he turn it off? It's all the way off. Next time we come by, it'll be going green.
How much? $2,000 tonight.
$2,000 to the winner. I talked to David Payne. He said they'd tried some new stuff on his car, but they didn't really like it. Oh, watch the accordion. 3 wide. Nobody passes. All good on that start. Rolling below Lanford, who's below Payne. Killer, this may get good in a hurry.
Yes, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Anytime you see side-by-side racing, you can say you had a good night at the racetrack.
Well, we're seeing it right now. 3 different lines being utilized. Payne up high, Ledford in the middle, rolling down low. And then door slam back in the back. Johnny G just body check Chuck Southern back there.
Chastain got by the Oliver automobile.
And now our front three are starting to separate a little bit. And looks like almost the whole field's down at the bottom. Payne still continues to lead on that high side. Will Rowland jumps up top.
He's hunting for a spot to go, making wholesale laps every time around.
Now he's doing different things on the different ends of the track. Well, now that time Will Rowland went low on both ends. Jamie Oliver and Sean Chastain battling for the fourth spot. Here they come out of turn number 4. There's Dante Curtis. Jacob Hamby back through the field. Johnny G and Chuck Souther continue to lean on each other. Leader is closing in on the back of the field. There you see David Payne. He's quickly catching slower traffic, the coach is. That may play a role in this. Back for second, Will Rowland and Danny Ledford still fighting hard. It's kind of a repeat every lap, but Rowland is right on him this time. If that 22 car could just get a launch coming off the bottom, they are approaching Floyd Self. And he's running the low line, which is where that 22's been rolling. Rowland has been rolling. What are they going to do? Now Will Rowland goes high, Ledford goes low. Contact, more contact, and that's going to cost Ledford the second spot. He tried his best to send it, but Will Rowland capitalizes on Ledford's contact with slower traffic.
That's a tough position to be in. Tough. But he could come back around.
David Payne, he's working the tail end of the field, and he's coming up on lap cars that are side by side as Jacob Hamby and Johnny Galesia. With 2 laps to go, so a lap and a half now for your leader. What's he going to do? Is he going to keep it up high and hope for the best here? He'll get by Hamby.
White rag lap this time by. White rag lap.
David Payne trying to work through slower traffic. Got to be smart here. $2,000 on the line. It's his to lose. He'll bring it out of turn number 4. The coach, David Payne, wins.
Again.
Will Rowland second. Danny Ledford third. Jamie Oliver fourth. Sean Chastain, your top 5.
Just like that, the dust will settle.
So, the coach, David Payne, gets the victory in the Vincent Sims Construction Super Late Model feature tonight.
Not bad race.
Not a bad race at all. $2,000 to him. Once again, assuming he can make it past Judge Dredd down in the tech shed.
Hey, it's all my man. What you got?
I've seen hundreds of super late model races.
Probably thousands.
Well, I won't go that far. But for a Saturday night race, it's about as entertaining as you can get.
Yep. I mean, you can say, well, Payne dominated. Well, he led. He didn't really dominate. And right there at the end, going through that slower traffic.
Is that the same car Danny had last night?
Yes.
It is a limited car.
Yep.
I tip my hat to him, just like this.
That's a pretty good move. You're going to have to teach me how to do that. I do it.
I'm just like Grandpa Jones. I can flip it on top.
And dance in new shoes. All right, coming up. It is the Little Tar Heel SCDRA Championship race. 40 laps for $5,000. They're getting on the radios, getting them called out, and going to get them lined up, and then we'll watch them battle in the final race of opening weekend here at Tri-County Racetrack. Peyton getting a break. Peyton's learning how to score for us. Here we go. The field is rolling off. 26 cars for $5,000. I kind of wish Mark had one. I would run the camera if you were racing, Mark. That's the kind of friend I am.
Blah, 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 blah,
Crap, I bet that's
blah,
what he-
blah. All right, just give these fans a wave. Hold on, why we can't stay double file? Come on now, stay double file.
Wave to them. They're waving to you as they come by. Fireworks going off. The Little Tar Heel moments away. SCDRA inaugural visit to Tri-County Racetrack. They've been working on this. Ray told me yesterday he's been wanting to get one of these shows for a while. And he's got a dandy, $5,000 to win this one. 40-lap feature here tonight at the Tiger Pit.
Right there, the blue with the big not whitish number.
You better tie your shoes, kid.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Got my front teeth in my pocket.
Yep. Because this is going to get wild.
Yeah. Buckle your seatbelt.
I've got to say, I didn't know what to expect coming into this weekend, but I have been impressed with this division, with these drivers, with the cars.
Hey, somebody told me they run a 50-lap race over 411 caution-free. We're looking for that.
We got 40. So, yeah, we'd like to see a good, hard, caution-free race with a 6-wide finish at the checker flag, right?
We're just about ready.
I think we're going green this time by. Oh, I need to give you,
Time like the present.
let me give you this version so you can, there you go. Green flag in the air down at turn 1 to go. Can they all make it through? 3, 4 wide. And everybody clears, headed down the backstretch. Lap number 1 is complete. Brandon Dalton, your leader. He lead lap number 1. John Wyndham in second, Isaac Gibson in third. Then a gap back to the rest of the field. The top 3 starting to pull away slightly. Everybody minding their P's and Q's. What's going to get interesting when they get into lap traffic, and they're going to get there quick. As now Brandon Dalton pulling away. John Wyndham finds himself under attack from Isaac Gibson. But they are closing in on the tail end of the field in a hurry, and that could change everything. We saw that in the Super Late Model race. Gibson now, I thought he had a run on Wyndham for that second spot. Our leader has caught the tail end of the field. He'll put the 7-car lap down. Man, they are setting sail. They just send it off into the turns.
Our 2 local boys is back here racing together.
And they are, we got one around here on the front stretch. He keeps going. Logan Exum slows on the back stretch.
Stop.
And now, caution here on the front stretch. Is he stuck?
What kind of Cara is that?
Kind of looked, with the back end cut off, it looks like a Pinto. With an old T-bird nose, doesn't it?
Looks like a Arabian superstock.
Rayburn. Did you say Rayburn?
Yeah.
I know the leader didn't want to have these guys back to his back bumper, but I got to feel like if I was leading, I would like to see that caution when you're working through all that lap traffic.
The only ones I got right
Brandon Dalton so far has led every lap. That 54 car, John Wyndham second. But he was under attack from the 10 car that Killer's had his eyes on all weekend.
Shows Barnhill lap.
Isaac Gibson.
Well, yeah, what about that car?
On the 7th place car right now.
The winningest driver in series history. There you see him, Martin, getting a good shot of him there. Andrew Smith.
Kai Kelly. He's a drag racer.
I don't know.
What is today?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday? Brandon Dalton, so far the man to beat. 33 laps to go.
This you're doing on this one.
Well, here goes the Dixie Delaware restart. Leader Brandon Dalton gets his own road on this. He's kind of the pace car, but he don't pull off. Hopefully for him, he pulls away. Isaac Gibson, the inside in that number 10 car. Be going green next time by as the field has reformed. They're reformed. They're like Delmar. I have reformed. Uh-oh. Issues. We've got wrecks here on the front stretch. Somehow Shannon Jones ends up turned around the wrong way.
Looked like the 32 put him up the wall.
Killer, you were talking about the locals racing each other. Apparently it got a little heated under caution. That's the report we were getting. Now let's see what happens here. All right, we got one.
Have a flat, follow him out.
One hitting the pits.
Try to watch the field coming by here.
And
Check and see if he has a flat.
check and see if he's got a flat tire. I'm assuming they get a courtesy lap or two if he does.
Looks like we have a flat tire here, guys. We're looking flat tire laps.
Yep, he will get courtesy laps, so we'll have just a few minutes here to get going.
You gonna watch?
Don't forget, we'll be right back here Thursday, April the 6th for the King Ford Limited Late Model Terrain Championship, 1,500 to win plus a regular show. Hope to see y'all back out here that night. You can come to the race Thursday night and still go out on the date Friday night.
3 and 4 off, everybody does. Tail behind my leader.
Bring your girlfriend to the race and wife out on the team.
Killer's in here on TikTok. Going green next time by. Brandon Dalton continues to be your leader. 33 laps to go in this 40-lap feature. Now they made it on the initial start. Will they make it through on the hard hit and almost over. I believe was that John Wyndham in the 65 car that went on that wild ride.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
It might have been. I think Isaac Gibson may have made any contact. I really couldn't tell. There were cars everywhere.
10 break too. Up there, just the 65?
Yep, 10 came rolling.
I'm glad he got kind of low down before he hit that wall at a bad angle. And somehow didn't go over.
All right, 10 car, let's roll off here, 10.
I think Isaac Gibson may have been making sure he was okay, maybe apologizing.
I think she's got something on front end.
So it'll take a minute to get this one cleaned up and get them re-racked.
May have a problem on that right front of us.
under green. The pack is back. 5 wide, 4 wide. As we got one slow down the backstretch. I believe that's the G1. And that may bring out another caution. Up front, Brandon Dalton. And it will bring out a caution. The G1 just could not get rolling.
I missed something.
G1 had some issues and the whole field blew by. And then couldn't hit the infield until the yellow flag waved. You know how that goes.
I be dipped. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. Well, you can't stand it. It's so loud out there. Good.
Yeah, I don't know how these motors, don't get me wrong, super late models are loud, but I think it's the pitch that these things throw off.
They don't ring as loud, do they?
It's hard to describe. Eye-watering, I guess you could say.
I think he did get behind, right?
Yeah, I was just letting Kelly know that.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see if we can go caution-free from now on. Brandon Dalton takes him down into turn number 1. Isaac Gibson in the hot pursuit in that 10 car. 3 wide for third. Beaten and a banging. Save it. Stay in it. He does. I don't know how they didn't wreck there. They're wrecking in the back. Wrecking in the back. We've got them turned around, fluid on the track. There's a wheel rolling across the front stretch. Oil, smoke. And whoever's leaking, they're going to complete the lap. And, well, that'll do it. Just like that, we go from high-speed action to a slowed pace once again with almost a full lap of fluid.
0 is off.
This may be a while. We need to get the shovel crew out. Every day I'm shoveling. Or if it's flammable, just light it up.
The home one, I think.
Is it water, Mort? Does it smell like water out there?
Somebody passed that out.
It went off outside.
Well, while they take a break, I will too. Thanks for being here at Tri-County Racetrack. Thanks for watching. We're going to get this one in eventually.
Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville is open for your business. That's right. We've been here through all these uncertain times. We're here now, and we're not going anywhere. With nearly
selection for the adventurous driver and just the right vehicle for the discerning one at Jackie Jones Ford. Come visit us at 1493 U.S. Highway 64 or give us a call at 828-389-6325.
Are you looking for garden fresh produce?
If so, visit Peachtree Produce in Peachtree. Peachtree Produce, where the owners are hardworking local family business people who are passionate about fruit and vegetables, providing excellent customer service and are experts in their field. And here's the thing, no one can match your local fruit shop for fresh. So visit Peachtree Produce, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and closed on Sunday. Peachtree Produce.
If it was any fresher, you would be eating dirt.
Tri-County Racetrack. This is Lenny Paticki with PRNs at the tracks. Each week, our broadcast radio show interviews the drivers and personalities of grassroots racing. You can hear our shows at GoPRN.com, the free PRN app, or right here on the PA speakers each week at Tri-County Racetrack. And please check out our social media. PRNs at the track on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram will keep you updated with all the grassroots racing information we can find. That's PRNs at the track.
Since I've switched to Shaver's Oil, I've never had a reason to even try anything else. And that's one thing that I'm proud about is the fact that I can't tell you how good something else is because I know how good Shaver's Oil is. My engine builders, Tony and Glenn Clements, have said about the oil we run. They told us that out of all the motors that they get rebuilt every year, ours looks the best, and a lot of that has to do with the oil that we run. One of the things that I love about Shaver's Oil is the fact that all of their reps are out in the field and at the racetracks with us, seeing what all the racers need, seeing what ideas we have or anything that we can improve on. And you just can't beat the customer service of having a rep for, one of the main components of our race team, whether it's our engine oil, transmission fluid, coolant, or having somebody there that represents that brand and also gives us the support and also the knowledge that we need to be making the right calls and just helping us out with our entire racing program. It means a lot to our race team to have that. My name's Chris Ferguson, and I drive the number 22 Dirt Lake model. I've been using Shaver's Oil racing products since 2009. I absolutely have no doubt that we're using the best products that is possible for Dirt Lake model racing.
underway. Here we go. Let's try it one more again. Brandon Dalton continues to lead. Isaac Gibson in second spot. Challenge now. Michael Trotter in the 86 car. No, that's Eddie McGrew in the 4M. As he is right on Gibson's back bumper there. They may do a little bump drafting as they come up, try to catch the leader. I don't know if it's a fire under that 4M or a light glowing on the front of it. That car sounds different. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, he's got to move. He moves to the inside, Gibson balled a little bit. They're going to drag race down into turn number 1. Give it to McGrew. But what I was saying, I don't know if you can tell it on the video, but that 4M sounds different. I mean, it is screaming like a Formula 1 car. Now, can he catch Brandon Dahl, who has led every lap? 27 laps to go. Gibson is falling back. He may have issues after that contact. Brandon Dalton, your leader, quickly catching the tail end of the field once again. You're starting to see some packs start to form as the leader working out of turn number 4, trying to get by slower traffic down into turn number 1. He's going to look to the inside. He's ran up high the whole race, but he's forced to go low now, and that may let McGrew catch up to him. McGrew's up high. Now our leader sees cars double file in front of him. What's he going to do? Nowhere to go. Diamond's off the corner. He'll dive below Shannon Jones. And Jones hits the infield. We've got another one hitting the infield, as I believe we're halfway. Caution flag is out. Caution flag is out. Shannon Jones hit the infield, and then he was able to pull back out. We've got one stopped on the back stretch here.
Saying Capital Race Cars made an immediate splash on late model racing would be a huge understatement.
late model premium in St. Clinton.
First time a capital car unloaded at Eldora, it won $100,000. Third time it had ever raced, period, $10,000 at Cleveland. Has attention to detail and craftsmanship like never before in a chassis has allowed capital race cars to thrive immediately. Casey Roberts winning Ultimate and Beast titles. Tim Fuller's late season Heston win. Craig Reese dominating at Dixie and Rome with Jason Croft, Dale Thurman, and Lamar Haygood all carrying the capital banner.
That goes for the win down the line. Give it to Quinn.
Paul Marshall Green in 770-384-8989 for the most original dirt late model piece on the market, Capital Race Cars.
Let's try it again. Green flag waves. Down into turn one goes the field. Brandon Dalton continues to lead, but I don't know how. Oh, hang on to it. We got one bouncing off the guardrail. I believe that is Smith. And there goes the 10 car. Well, no, he's going to come back out, but he's got a flat right front. It is almost off the wheel, and now he stops. And now he takes off. The caution flag fixed another one. Isaac Gibson had a flat. He hit the infield, then decided maybe to try it, and then he came back out and stopped and cautioned, and then he goes. So maybe trying to figure it out. Maybe he didn't. He wasn't sure what was going on with that car.
At Interstate Welding and Steel Supply, we strive for excellence in all of our products and services. From medical, food, and industrial gases, including propane, to steel, aluminum, and other metal materials, we have everything you need for your business or personal needs. Visit one of our 2 showrooms for welding equipment, truck and trailer supplies, power tools, and so much more. Our professional sales team will help you find exactly what you need. Call our Mulder location at 888-613-8284 or our Blue Ridge store at 706-900-1000. Plus, you can always visit us online at interstatewelding.com.
saying let's try it one more time, but we had a run at the lead there. I'm not going to say let's try it one more time. I don't want to jinx us. Brandon Dalton continues to lead. Eddie McGrew second. Walker Wyndham right now third. And there's Andrew Smith, the winningest driver in series history. He's worked his way up to the fourth spot. As we're down to 15 laps to go. 15 laps to go in this one as they fight it out for $5,000 here at the Little Tar Heel at Tri-County Racetrack. Field's starting to go single file, not as much beating and banging and weaving. I think they're just going to try to log some laps here. Our leader, the last time by, he clocked in a time of 1:05.748. And that was actually his fastest lap of the race. So he is not slowing down at all. If anything, he's gaining. And now he has half a straightaway lead over second place. The battle for second heating up. Eddie McGrew and Walker Wyndham. McGrew has it. Wyndham wants it. He's going to diamond off the corner, coming off turn number 4. Can he get him? Not this lap. Oh, slide job. Can't make it stick. McGrew uses it to his advantage. Here comes Wyndham closing back in as they exit turn number 3. Will really send it this time? No, he's going to follow in the tire tracks. So Smith right there ready to pounce. Smoke now coming out of the car behind Smith. That's a Newman Presnell. Our leader working through lap traffic once again. Everything's kind of calming down for the most part. Oh, and as I say that, we've got one around the middle of 1 and 2. That'll bring out the caution. And we've got a wheel running through the infield at 1,000 miles an hour.
1,000 miles.
And it's going to make it all the way up
Y'all got the 20.
in the middle of 3 and 4. We've got a car in the middle of 1 and 2, and a wheel and a tire in the middle of 3 and 4. I'm glad everybody in the infield was paying attention. That would have hurt to hit you in those shin bone. Super Flagman Whalen gives them 1 to go before we go green. 7 laps to go. Under 10 laps to go. It's single file restart. Brandon Dalton. Brandon Dalton has led every lap. I think they waved off the restart here.
Okay, I'll say this one more time. 54.
Somebody is
Speed up and then turn the lights out. That is your pace.
having a conversation with our leader, Brandon Dalton, about the pace. He is 7 laps away from $5,000. Watch the flagman, watch the flagman. Green flag, good start here. Everybody gets away clean. Down in turn number 1 they go. Brandon Dalton, your leader. Eddie McGrew in second. Whoa, we got one up high and in the fence. He's riding it like Darlington. He's able to continue, but that's going to let Andrew Smith jump into the top 3. So you've got Dalton, McGrew, and Smith. And trouble for McGrew as he slows coming out of turn number 2. Second place car. Looking like he's not maybe done. Don't know if he's got a flat or what happened. Broke another axle, maybe. Alright, he did have a flat tire, not a broken axle, so he's going to get a couple of laps here. Boy, he made it quick. Look at that. He must have a NASCAR pit crew over there. 5 laps to go as they come back to the green. And Brandon Dalton, this is not who he wanted to see on his back bumper. Oh, we got one head on into the wall over in Charlie's corner. It's McGrew. That car almost went upside down from the nose. And it comes to a stop. I'm hoping it came to a stop because he got on the brake pedal, because that would be a good sign if he was able to get on the pedal. That was a hard hit. I was looking up at the leaders, and our scorer in training, he pointed, and when I looked, the back of that car was in the air, and the nose was in the wall over what we call Charlie's corner. So, prayers that everything's okay. Papa John checking on him now. I think Ray Cook's over there. He is out of the car. Eddie McGrew. You know, he ran second for the majority of the race, challenged for the lead, had that flat tire there, and boy, how quick your night could turn around. But hard hit. So glad to see him get out of that car. Yep, that right there is a testament to all the safety features and why. You may think, well, I want to get into racing. I may start with a front wheel drive, and maybe not this series. Maybe the stock front wheel drive here. You don't want to just get a car, knock the windows out, and say, here we go. You know, there's safety issues, and we have safety rules, safety regulations for this very reason. And I got a chance to look at these cars close up over in the pit area, and they are nothing like what you would buy from a dealership. Well, they are race cars built for racing, built for that. And there you go. That's how it pays off. A driver's able to walk away from a hit like that. All right, so another positive report. We're thinking that maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him, needed a minute to catch his breath, get his bearings. I don't blame him. It took me a second to catch my breath after seeing that, so. All right, the final stage. Hopefully no more hard hits like that. Brandon Dalton lead. Here comes Andrew Smith. Can we see the first lead change of the night? Coming to 4 laps to go. Door to door on for 4. Dalton hangs on to it for now. That may have been Smith's only charge, or he may be dropping back, trying for one more. Laps clicking by, 3 to go. Now 2 to go. Super Flagler Wayland shows them the popsicle sticks. Brandon Dalton, he has led since lap number 1 in this 40-lap feature. Andrew Smith, that may have been the only charge he had, was on that restart. White flag in the air. Can he do it? Can he lead flag to flag? Brandon Dalton in the 54 car. He is now half a lap away. Through 3 and 4, he sees the checker flag. Your winner, Brandon Dalton, champion of the Little Tar Heel, and $5,000 richer. Andrew Smith second, Newman Presnell third, Shannon Barnhill fourth, and Reed Christensen your top 5. How about that? Flag to flag for the 54 car. He will get, assuming he passes post-race, he'll get $5,000 and a cool little trophy for the little Tar Heel.
Body Shop Victor Lane.
McGrew's Body Shop Victor Lane coming out.
You want me to go interview him? If you don't mind. I don't mind. Brandon Dawg. Brandon Dawg. Brandon Dawg.
Make my way down to the track to talk to Brandon. Here he comes out of turn 4 for the final time of the night. He went flag to flag, but it wasn't easy. And he's going to be a fella when he gets out of here. Unhooking everything, gets the steering wheel off, unhooking the helmet. Taking a minute, composing himself, big win. 2 nights of racing. Okay. Out he comes, let's hear from Brandon Dalton. Flag to flag. Okay, no, now he's back in. There you go, this is the way to celebrate here. The winner of the Little Tar Heel. Brandon, come on around, we'll come around front, we'll talk to you just a minute, buddy. Heck of a race, led flag to flag, but it wasn't easy, it didn't look like.
No, the track changed a little bit, and then whenever we had oil out there, I had to move my line up, but I felt one person behind me, but other than that, it felt pretty clean and smooth. It was just a long race.
Well, you may go back and watch the video and see there was a few times where somebody was pretty close on you there. Obviously, a lot of cars on this track, you call that pretty quick. How do you balance, I need to go with patience to get around, and you know that the dogs are behind you hunting and you got to go, but you don't want to mess up. So where's the line there?
I run asphalt, so we dealt with lap traffic a lot, so I'm usually pretty patient. It costs me a lot, but I try to be patient as possible and wait for an opening.
Well, you did a fine job tonight. The winner of the Little Tar Heel, $5,000. Hey, could I borrow some money from you?
Yeah.
Round of applause one more time. Brandon Dalton, you're a winner. Let's see if we can talk second place. Can we get a word with second place here? I was watching you all weekend long. Fast car, come through the field tonight. That last restart there, was that your best shot?
What I had, man, this thing's wounded, and then I'll be damned if it didn't go to skipping on the last row. And I should have slid him on that restart. I didn't want to do nothing dirty. I feel like we may have been a little better, but I think every car around me hit me tonight, and this thing's definitely not what it should be, but second place after this ain't bad.
That's what I was going to say, considering everything that you went through, second place through the weekend, it could have been a whole lot.
Yeah, it definitely could have been a lot worse. Thankful for what we got, and thanks for everybody here, the fans, the racetrack. We had a good weekend. It's been a good time. Just come up one spot short.
Well, still a strong run. Congratulations, man. Where's third place? Third place back here. You kept your nose clean throughout. A lot of cars on a little racetrack. At what point do you begin to think, all right, I can push or I can settle in, or is it go hard the whole time?
I wanted to go hard the whole time, but on that first initial start, I got shuffled back too far. And after that, it's just all about just trying to keep your nose clean and just kind of settle in, let things fall where they need to be. And we got lucky. A lot of cars just kind of fell out in front of us. We was able to make a couple passes, and it was fun, man. It's a nice little track. I hope we get to come back. I'd like to come up here, and maybe next time we'll be sitting in Victory Lane over there. But I got to thank Carson Laws for all he does on this car. It's his car. I drive it. My son Caden, my wife Brandy, JC, everybody that comes with us. There's so many names. Hard to say everybody, but and I just got to thank SCDRA for letting us come run and putting on these shows for us.
We appreciate you being here. Congratulations, top 3 finish. Hopefully you will be back.
Yeah.
Folks, if you're headed out, thanks for being here. Remember, the dirt you find on you at NU, free souvenir. We don't charge a dime. And as you head home, make sure to pay special attention to the car behind the one in front of you. Ain't that right, James Cloud?
Oh, yeah. Be careful. Thanks.
Hey, you've been running with these guys, and I know you've been really excited to have them here. What does it mean to see this?
I just really appreciate them all coming. I know a lot of them drove a long, long way. They're really, really good drivers. I love to see the series grow, and I love growing with them.
Well, and hometown guy, good to see you. James, as always, you be careful tonight, too. That'll do it. We'll see you all next time. Keep checking TriCountyRacetrack.net. Follow us on social media. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see last night and tonight's races in full.